And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Shin Megami Tensei 5, live and exclusive to YouTube. I am your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who've never been here before, perhaps you were hunting some Mega 10 Persona content, maybe you just got dragged in by the algorithm. However you're here, a huge welcome to all of you. For those of you who've been here before, whether it's the previous parts of Shin Megami Tensei 5 and 3 Nocturne, maybe all the Persona, all the Downward Ramper, the more obscure games like Song of Memories, or the Steins Gate duology, either way, a huge welcome back to all of you. That includes you, Dragon of Djima, who's jumped in there with a loading icon in the chat. Well, you were early. Thank you very much for joining the stream. And we're now going to pick things up where after the last stream we had that epic duel against Shiva, which was one hell of a fight. Easily one of the toughest fights I've fought in a JRPG in a while. And what we're going to do is we're meant to be going on straight away to the final area, or at least I think it is. It's certainly dressed up that way, given the free quick keys quest is completed. But before that, I want to quickly go back into the side questing mode, because I picked up this one while I was offline grinding. And essentially it's been requested to steal back the winged sun crest for the sun god Amon. And it means heading over to Kyoto. So, with that in mind, let's quickly find our way back to a waypoint. And once we're there, we shall look to get ourselves moving. Now, so for those of you, of course, who are watching in the chat, the box is open. Please feel free to get your messages in there while I take this Aramitama of all the Grimoire I can, because I want to level up my demons. I'm going to do this with the Trumpeter and the Sandalphon tag team today. I mean, technically I'm using DLC demons here, because of course Mother Harlow and Trumpeter were picked up from the Return of the Demi-Fiend DLC quest, which came included with the game. But it's not like in Persona 5 Royal, where you can use Izanagi no Akami Picaro and absolutely obliterate everything. I plumb forgot this skill was even possible! And it's High Heal Pleroma. I'd love that for Fusion, but there's just one problem. He hasn't got any healing moves. Frustrating. There's Belphegor. Oh, he's also learned another skill. What's he got? Ice Age. Ooh, nice. Heavy ice attack that ignores resistance and pierces through. That's an excellent one. I'm probably better off replacing Madoon with that one, actually. Ice Age. That'll be very useful for Fusion. Bones feeling creaky. Here, this ought to help. And he gave me a concentrate gem. Excellent. Meanwhile, Araharapiki has not learned anything. And then there's Atavatka. He's not learned anything either. Nibiros. Nothing for you. And then Fafnir. Nothing for you. Moloch. And then there's this guy, Huang Long. I unlocked him from a side quest that I completed offline. He's known more commonly as Koryu, but in Shin Megami Tensei games he's known as Huang Long. I'm not sure which is the accurate name for the folklore, or the legend, that he's taken from. So either way, we're going to get back to the ley line font. And now that we're here, do a quick save, and then I'm going to head over to Kyoto so I can battle that extra bonus fight which I've unlocked before we carry on the main quest. So if we go to Dark Kyoto, yeah, you can see where the green tick is in the uppermost left screen next to what looks like an exit sign. That's where they're going to be waiting. That diamond shape with the green exclamation point, that's definitely where they are. So we're going all the way over to Tokyo Station. Oh, by the way, if you're confused why Amanazaka is back with me, considering what happened on the end of the last stream, I literally went to the pool near the diet building, and she was just there, saying, do you want to carry on exploring? So, I have a feeling having her by my side is going to be quite important, so that's why I've got her with me. So now what we want to do is head down this way, towards where the Tokyo Station is. Oh, incidentally, by the way, on the last stream, I included chapters to make it a bit easier for people to navigate and find certain things. So if you're interested in checking things like the battle with Shiva out, for example, I've actually chaptered it off. At some point I'm going to go back and I'm going to do it for the other streams that I've done in the series. It's probably going to take me a while though, so it's going to be a couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I've not got any upcoming time off work. If I did, that'd be ideal. But as I don't, I've got to make do with what I've got. Ah, fantastic. Their defense is down, in which case Mother Harlot hit them with the Babylon Goblet, or whatever you call it. The way she laughs when she casts a move. Oh, wow, that was enough to finish them off. Okay. Helpful. Very helpful indeed. Yes, I see it now. This skill is what I've always aimed to achieve. High fire pleroma. Again, there's one problem. He's not got any fire spells. That's so frustrating. It's the wrong person. The wrong demon. I mean, in terms of moves, can I get rid of any moves here? I could always get rid of Madoon, to be fair, because that's quite a common one. Yeah, I'll replace it with... purely because I don't really use them in battle. I'll use them as a fusion demon.
Well, well, inspiration strikes. This will be glorious indeed.
And he's learned Mighty Cleave. Yeah, low accuracy, it's not worth it. It's not a very good move. And they've not learned anything new, so that's okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to get some extra money from these guys. Won't give me as much because they're in an earlier area of the game, so it won't be as rich as the 4th area, but it'll still be worth about 8 to 10,000 Maka maybe. Surprisingly, that wasn't enough to finish him off. I'm actually surprised by that. Right, okay, you can deal with this one, Sandalfoon, because your Maggie Down is cheaper. Oh, I accidentally skipped the move then. I do apologise, people. Oh dear. One of those items I really don't like getting. What have you found? Chakra drop that I can't use. That's disappointing. Right, okay. Where are you guys? I don't see you, but you're here. You sense the presence of a powerful demon. Well, what will you do? Well, what I will do is I'm going to say hi to Avian, who's jumped into the chat box here. And yeah, Irish Tech, you say you're back again. You missed out the last part, but you saw the title had said Super Boss. Yes, the Super Boss, there is a chapter in the last stream, Irish Jack. If you're interested in checking it out, it's like literally, it's one of the final chapters. And it's very, very interesting. It was... As you say, Avian, it was a good fight. It was a challenge. I enjoyed it. And it's easily, so far, the longest fight I've had in Shin Megami Tensei 5. Nothing's come close to it. Oh, that's Mithras. And...
Who's there? You. You're Shinya. What? The so-called hero Nahobino who killed Ariok? Well then, Nahobino, what business do you have with us?
You explained what happened with Ammon.
So Ammon sent you here after all. I should have known. He's been after our winged son for ages. With the news that Bethel's god has fallen, I suspected he might make a move. This is an opportunity for us as well. The Sun God's power will lead us to the throne. We can't let it slip away. You'll soon regret pointing your blade at us. We will crush your teeth, slash your throat, and drink our fill of your blood. So our young nameless god carries a soul. How much of its power will you be able to harness, I wonder? If you aim to stay alive, then show us now.
Yeah, exactly, Iris J. Say it didn't last 10 seconds like the other game. No, this was a lot longer than 10 seconds. It was a proper fight. Right, their defense is down, so that's an excellent place to start. Perfect, right. What? Asura. You're weak to ice. Oh dear, sucks to be you, my friend, because I have a move designed for that. Not just yet, you're going to concentrate first. Hit them with Mabufu Barium, will you please? Oh, it turns out they're both weak to it. Oh, guys. You guys are in for a very, 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 very bad time. So to be fair, these guys aren't going down 100% easily, but at the same time, it's not as easy as some battles. Excellent, they're both confused by the looks of it. Except that gave him a press turn. That's interesting! You get confused, get a critical, and that gives you a press turn. That's a really interesting mechanic. Well played, game. Very well played. Oh, sucks to be you guys. Finish him off, will ya? Mithra's Essence and Asura's Essence, and Inagami has leveled up. I fused him because I needed to create some new demons to create some space.
Higher gods was defeated. So this is what becomes of one who has reclaimed his soul. We were fools. We misjudged the youth of humans, and it has cost us everything.
But what did it cost?
Everything. To the winner goes radiance. Now take the sun without reservation. It will remain once I'm gone. First Bethel, now you as well. Damnable!
You see that? World's smallest violin. A powerful light started gathering in your hand. You obtained the Winged Sun crest. Yep. So what I now need to do is go back to the snow-covered lands near Wano. Chakra drop storage full. I could use it and then... Oh, it's too late now actually, I just realised. Once she drops them, they're gone forever. So... It's not like in other RPGs where you can drop items and come back for them later. SMT Persona, they don't do that. Yep, indeed, Dragon, you managed to get my oh so relevant reference. How many years old is that one now? How many years out of date am I with that one? Don't answer that. Right, he's in Wano. He's this place. Right, while this loads, I'm going to quickly go and turn my heater off. See if I can get it done in time. That was quite more time, actually, that wasn't it? I was not far off at all. I'm quite happy with that. Right, I need to head all the way over there. You see that snake on the freeway there? That is Amon. In fact, before I do anything, I'm going to quickly save my game. And do a quick heal too. Because every time I've taken something back to a god so far, they turn into a fight. And I'm okay with that, don't get me wrong, I've not got a problem with that, you know, that's part of the game, isn't it? You can go hunting demons and you go and fight as many as you can. Jenny jumping in, completing the joke. Well, I guess I'm no longer out of fashion or out of relevance then, I'm happy with that. My old meme jokes for once aren't the oldest thing in the room. No, because that is me. I am officially the oldest thing in the room. Or at least I will be in August. At Doki Doki this year, I will be celebrating a milestone birthday. A milestone I should be keeping to myself. Because boy oh boy, will I be a fucking old fucker. So speaking of like events and everything else, it looks like Avian might have been able to get the time off for that rearranged event. So now it's in the lap of the gods as to A, will it happen? And B, is it safe to travel? More news to come, people. I am definitely doing Sunicon though, because that's in Newcastle. And unless that gets called off for any reason, I'll be there. With some insanely cute cosplay. Actually, your Megiddo more expensive than Sandalphon's. I know, Avian, I know how much you love snakes. You adore them. Oh, nice. When he leans back like that, it makes me think that he's literally just done his business. I say, I'm not booking anything yet, Avian. It'll be, if I'm going to book anything for that, I will be literally booking flights in maybe the 2 weeks from the end of April at the earliest. Yes, I see it now. This skill is what I've always aimed to achieve. And it's Killing Wind. Heavy force attack to one foe that ignores affinity and pierces through. He's got a lot of attacks. Is there any I can get rid of that aren't that great? They're all very tricky, to be honest. Increases effects of poison. Greatly increases effects of poison. I've no idea if they stack, and I don't want to get rid of it. Oh, that's a shame. Maybe if you're not likely to get it off, then maybe I won't be planning my trip after all. I booked the time off anyway, because worst case scenario, 2 weeks in July, hottest point of the year, nice light. Might even be a return of a certain kind of stream, potentially. If I'm not able to leave the UK, a certain type of stream may come back. Not a big clue there at all, people. We didn't do anything particularly insane last summer, did we, for a special stream? No, we didn't. I'm definitely telling the truth. It's talking about, you know, the summer coming and everything else, and the ending of restrictions. I always get wary of saying what I'm going to be doing. I don't want to be that guy who says I've got all these things lined up and then everywhere gets cancelled again. Nice one, 8 Grimoire. As water flows courses unseen, so does life draw out the unexpected. And she's learned Light Block. Nah, don't need it. Yeah, Avian, I agree with you. May's a lot easier, isn't it? It's a much easier time to get off. Ah, there's another one there. I apologise for this, people, but I take advantage of these every time I see them because it's important for me. Some of the demons I'm levelling up here, I've heard, are going to be part of special fusions. So by getting them levelled up, it'll make it easier to make stronger demons from those special humans. Special fusions. I know I said special humans then. Special humans? What the hell am I getting at with that one? Special humans? And I'm not talking about me. I assure you of that. Ice. I'll deal with this one because I got the most MP. Plus I've also got the ice boost move. So, suck on a Bufu Barium, mate. 18,500 HP. Oh yes.
I forgot the skill was even possible.
It's funny, Evan, you just your comments just come up in the text now about leveling up also means possible new special skills, and look what happens. Belphegor learns one. That's actually quite a useful move, actually. 2 to 4 heavy physical attacks to random foes, but what move would I get rid of? It's a difficult one. I'll be honest, I've got Maraka Kaja elsewhere. Might sound crazy. Obtain a chakra pot. Thank you very much. I need those. I used them all. Your mom thinks you're special, does she, Amy? Well, that's awesome. Ah, how delightful! Even now I'm discovering new powers! Null physical. Oh, damn it. That is a problem. Right. As much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to have to get rid of High Force Pleroma. Having an extra null move to pass on from that demon is amazing. And I'm not sure I want to talk about being bored in that position, Avian. That's taking my stream down a rabbit hole I don't want to go near. It's taking me too close to another streamer's content, and I don't want to do it. Or should I say content? And he's given me a concentrate gem, which is awesome. Moloch not giving me anything, and neither are you. So that's fine. Right. So what I want to do here is climb up the back of this hill, onto the freeway. And as you can see, it's a very strange fusion of an owl and a snake, with what looks like Resident Evil Tyrant arms. In terms of design, that's one of the more unusual and cool I've ever seen.
I sensed the moment Amagatsuhi disappeared from this earth. Well done. Now, give me the winged sun crest.
I can choose no, but I'm going to say yes.
I see my faith was not misplaced. How pleasing. Those demons failed in 2 respects. First, they made light of the power of souls, and underestimated the Nahobino. And second, they neglected to draw out the full power of the winged sun. I am the legitimate heir to its power. That they did not see that I am the one destined to carry it was folly. And you, Nahobino. If there was one thing I did not account for, it was the extent of your own power. I see now. A demon with a soul can well surpass their own limits, transforming into something even greater than their name suggests. To say that they can rewrite legends doesn't sound near improbable as it once did. You are dangerous. If I were to let you go now, the only thing that would be able to stop you is another Nahobino like yourself. Ha 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 ha! There's no need to be hasty. I pride myself on being more of a demon than any other. It is far more enjoyable for me to watch you succumb to anger and take up your sword upon revealing my true colours. I told you I would judge your strength and offer my own. Well, I have judged that you are indeed strong enough. Now then, it is time that you bear my strength. That is to say, I will vanquish you where you stand.
Okay. Just before you start, mate, let me tell you one important thing. I defeated Shiva. It wasn't easy, but I did it. If you really want to do this, be my guest. Weak to ice. How convenient. Time to get a couple of press turns with any luck. Luck being the key word. Yep, as I thought, he's weak to it. It's not that powerful a move, but it's okay. It's not like last time where that move was doing damage and then there was like barely any effect on the health bar. This should be less of an attritional battle. I use the word less very carefully. Oh, I accidentally skipped that, I do apologise. And we've confused him. Oh dear. Well mate, you done fucked up there. So this party of mine is a little broken. Only a little. Tell you what, hit him with that Freikrugel. Thank you. Gave him a critical. Got us a press turn. You like Mother Harlot, do you, Avian? So it's always been a really cool design. I remember when I first unlocked it when I played through Persona 5 Royal, and I thought it was a really cool style. And then of course it cropped up in Persona 3 FES as one of the personas there. We've now got Amon's essence as well, so that's cool.
Impossible. Even after regaining the Sun God's power, I was not enough.
No, because you attacked with a physical Mother Harlot who repels physical. All you had to do was use a spyglass.
Is the might of a Nahobino even greater than that of a Sun God? No. I'm afraid you have it wrong, Father.
Huh? The power of Ra is great enough to take the throne. The Nahobino should not have stood a chance against you. The truth is, it's simply impossible for you to hold the winged sun. You're no different than the old Persian gods. You've been condemned to life as a tyrant, and thus you have forgotten your true name of Ra. You cannot use the power of the winged sun as you are now. I'm afraid that I can no longer call you my father, Amon.
So it would seem. Then here.
That was my plan from the start. I will inherit the name of Ra. No one else. Konsu took the winged sun crest. Sorry, Shinya, but I'll be taking this. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time, wasn't it? I got to all that trouble, and what happens? So I've now got those 3 unlocked for fusion, which is what I want to do. There's a reason for that. And that's right, Jenny. Yep, it is based off Ra, because the whole thing with Konsu is the Egyptian Ark of Bethel. So they represent the Egyptian religious faith, which is kind of cool. Oh no, no. Why did you resurrect the Ra joke? I haven't seen that in 10 years. And I thought I was old-fashioned when I did the what did it cost everything meme. All is now forgiven. Thank you, Jenny, you've exonerated my earlier out-of-date reference. I welcome you for that, thank you. From the bottom of the hole where my heart used to be. As for how I'm getting blood around my body right now, science. That's my answer there. Right, let's get some demons registered and let's see if we can do some fusion. Well, Jenny, if you love puns, it's a shame that Queen's not here tonight at the moment because, oh lord, if you get into a pun showdown, you'll be there all bloody day. Some of the puns on my past archive chats have been insane. Haven't they, Avian? You were there. Right, okay, so I've now got fusions unlocked, and the one I want, ironically, is Mithras. The question is, what level is he? Assuming that I can even fuse him, I might not be able to. And if I can't, I might need to go and experiment with some other fusions first. And I really don't want to tie out the string doing fusion, people. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Yeah, there's no way he's all the way down here. Easy way to find out is if I got a special fusion. Yeah, he's level 77. He's a tyrant. He's not in here as a special fusion. No, he would have been here where Odin is. So he's definitely not there. Duh! You timed that well, Queen. You really timed that well in terms of time. I've only just seen the chat log for that. Wow, that was timing and a half. And as I didn't say, that some of the puns you guys have come up with have been groan-worthy. Be honest. Be honest. I mean, to be fair, though, I've got to say, the world's worst pun I've ever heard is from a British comedian called Tim Vine. And the pun was this. I'll clear my throat because I need a certain kind of voice for this. The pun was, my friend dropped his Scrabble set outside. I said, what's the word on the street? I'm not even hearing crickets. It's that bad. Ooh. Bringing back Mother Harlot will be expensive, but those stats are very, very good. And I need very good stats for what I want him for. Right, I can only bring across one move realistically, unless I want to give away... Oh, high fire pleroma. I mean, that's where that move could be really useful. Or I could give him Enduring Soul, because he's going to learn Ragnarok naturally. Yeah, that's a better move. We'll do that. Oh God, Jenny, so he paved the way for that one. Oh no. It's a fucking accident. Oh, of all the fucking times! I've got an Alolat. I didn't want an Alolat. I already had an Alolat fused. Don't get me wrong, the moves it's got are fucking amazing. Seriously, what the fuck do I do here? The stats for that demon are amazing, but look at the moves and the moves it's going to learn. What the fuck do I get rid of? Game, why are you doing this to me?
Twould seem a new skill is born, such is the fascination of battle.
Right, okay. What the hell do I get rid of here? Well, to be honest, I've never been a fan of the Makarakan or Tetrakan moves, so I'm going to get rid of both of those. I've never been a fan of those moves. So, I've then got Energy Drain. Weak HP MP Drain attack, which would be great for restoring... I only say before that battle, I'm not having that battle again. And to be fair, I can just make a new fusion for it. It's not a big deal, I've got enough cash. But, what I need to decide is which move do I get rid of for Energy Drain? Because this is a brilliant demon for, like, essentially using Concentrate, Charge, Debilitate, Decharge, Decunda. That, in terms of being a support demon, is one of the best I could have hoped for. It's absolutely fantastic. So, sorry, Trisagarian, you gotta go. And to be fair, if I go to my compendium for a moment, this is where it's going to get quite interesting. If I go to register to compendium, I'll be able to show you what my current Alolat is compared to this one. So these are the current stats that it's got, right? And again, I can show you the moves as well. So that's the current one. If I now quickly go to the old one by switching across, it's level 96. While it has better luck, it's not got anywhere near as good for agility or magic. And crucially, moves-wise, the only difference is it has null electric, Makarakan and Tetrakan. I think the new one is actually better, purely because I've got more balanced moves. Having Debilitate, Decharge and Decunda on one demon, that's an amazing support demon that I can use. Downside is, unlike the normal Alolat, it doesn't repel everything, which is a shame. But that would make it a wee bit OP. So I'm actually going to register that one. It might be an accident, but I'm going to accept it. Let's try that fusion again. Fingers crossed I'll actually get the demon I want this time. Same ingredients, same stats, only it's going to cost me 211,000 Maka. Ouch! Painful. But it's got to be done. Let's try that again. This time I'm going to pass over, once more, I'm going to pass over Enduring Soul. No. I'm actually going to pass over Enduring Soul. I'm going to do it this time. Let's go. Right. As soon as I saw the screen glow red, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Right, stay blue. Yeah, Queen, I was literally waiting for it to go red, but I think we might be in luck here. Yay, there we are, Mithras. No, the pleasure's mine because I kicked your ass. Speaking of Tihi my Maka, actually, I can always go and sell some items to him. So I can now fuse Baal. Here he is. It's not going to cost me anything, and the stats-wise are very damn good, actually. The only thing that's lacking is agility and luck. That's a brilliant, brilliant form. Comes with high health as well. So, what does he have? He has Miragibarian, Zeobarian, Tentrafu, Makarakan. Learns Maziabarian, Drain Force, and Floral Gust. Ice is the one problem, but I don't think I've got anything to null it. I don't think I do. Nope, that's the one I don't have. I can null electric, I can null force, and I can resist light. All the ones I don't want, which is annoying. But I can give him high fire Pleroma. That's actually good because he's got Miragibarian. So that'll make his Miragibarian very, very powerful. Yeah, I'm giving him that. Here we go. This one I'm just going to skip. You've already watched him play the piano, well, the organ.
I am the deity Baal. The pleasure is mine. A fine power to be sure, but how best to use it?
So yes, we're in the... Yep. Tyrant Beelzebub is now available for fusion. And also, I've not yet fused Shiva. That's next. Stats-wise, average, not that bad. If I go into what he's going to learn, comes with Death Flies. Oh god, I remember that move from Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. If it was as powerful as that, it could be broken. He also learns Ice Age, Drain, Dark, and Boon Boost EX, which is very good. So, I can give him one skill and not intervene. He's already got Mudabarian, so Mamadoon's pointless. I don't want to give him that. Megadola, Fognar, no. Makarakan, Null. Oh, hang on. Drain Force, that's his weakness. Thank you. That'll do. I'll be able to cover his weakness off. Excellent. Now that's a demon. Doesn't it look sick and grotesque? Oh, well, you're all going mad for DBZ in the comments. Well, we've already had Dante from Devil May Cry, so who knows, maybe in a future SMT or Persona game that'll happen.
I'm the tyrant Beelzebub. My flies shall pick the bones of your enemies clean. The Lord of the Flies has hatched a new power.
And now, what can I get for Shiva? What stats will I get him? Not as good as the ones he fought me as, but he's still bloody good. So he has Tundava, Hades Blast, Miragibarian, and Maziabarian. Learns High Almighty Paloma. Excellent. And Boom Boost EX. So, I could give him Megiddo Lown, but with Tundava I don't really need to give him that move. Null Ice. Oh, isn't that his weakness? Yes, it is. Is there anything else? I mean, if I gave him Null Force, I tell you what, I'm going to do that because it means he resists everything. Yeah, by doing that, I'll make him practically immortal. Only Almighty can really hurt him. And all I'll do is I'll get rid of that Yasabi Army Shock because it's not that great. Done. Deal. I'm having that. Well, all of you in the chat have been saying I'm going to be raging if Beelzebub turned into a pixie. Considering what I've just put for this build for Shiva, if it turns out that I now get something like a pixie or a catch shift or something like that, we might be going back to the days of the Revelations Persona Harem Queen reaction, people. So purely for that reason, my controller is going down. I'm going to leave my controller right over there, so I can't throw it at the floor. Those of you who were there know what I'm talking about. It looks like we've taken the blue pill. I am Shiva and Fury Incarnate. Let us create a better world. Queen. Nintendo Switch. It's not PS5. Yep, your Carder and Underskulls last an extra 2 turns. Now you see, that ignores resistance and is always critical. I'm actually ironically going to get rid of Hades Blast. Then again, I don't know, it's not that... While it's always critical, it ignores resistance, pierces, and always critical. It's kind of a good way to get an extra press turn, guaranteed. I'm going to do that. Yes, so there we are. That was a pricey process, but it was worth it. Very much worth it. Now, with that in mind, I just need to check how many spaces have I got in my party now, because I've done quite a lot of fusion. I've got 4 slots left in the party. Well, one of the demons I need to bring back is Mother Harlot. I knew there was at least one demon I wanted to bring back. And she will be... Where are you? Where are you hiding? It's odd. I actually find it harder to spot them with the face grid like this. There we are. Thank you. I want you. I've got another 3 slots. So I'm wondering if I can bring back any other demons that I can... Because I've got a new miracle that increases strength and magic as they level up. So I want to find a demon that's of a relatively low level and just level the hell out of it. So that's why I might bring back, purely for that reason. Where are you? I know you're down here somewhere. Sorry about this, people. I'm hunting a specific demon and I'm not seeing it because I'm fucking blind. There you are. I want to bring back a... Also going to bring back... Again, purely for leveling purposes. I haven't got my Ananta actually, I've not used them for a while. I'll do. And go on, it's going to be expensive, but she's level 93, so I'm going to summon her as well. Level her up. Nice recommendation in the comments, but unfortunately I've filled my spaces. And to be fair, Yoshitsune is only like level 80 odd, so he's not going to get the benefit. He's too high level. I can at least finish off Ishtar. I can get her to the top level. Right. I'm going to quickly sell some shit. Because I'm going to need money. Nope. Before I buy, let's sell. Advantage of being a demon hunter. You can sometimes find a lot of junk to sell. Gotta say though, it is annoying to hear the same sneeze than my gold. Yes, I'm gonna own it. You guys created the bad joke. I'm gonna run it into the ground. You're welcome. Well, that brought us back to a much healthier position cash-wise. I'll settle for that. We are done. At least cover your mouth. You're not wrong, Queen. Especially in the current climate. Definitely cover your mouth. I agree. Right, I might actually switch my party around, because I don't think I've got... Oh yeah, that's right. I've got my party rearranged the wrong way. I'm going to bring back Mother Harlot. But I'm also going to road test, because I've not used him before, this guy. However, I'm also going to need to do a couple of changes. Because I have magic incense. I'll give you 3. How many have you got? You've got... so you can have another 3. And then you can have the remainder. Dragon, yeah, you say like a con trader who gets a bit too overexcited because you're buying things. I've been there. Well, that's strength, that's not what I want. It's, that's annoying. Yeah, I could take his battle... I could take his physical potential up. Just because he's got quite a lot of heavy moves, like heavy hitting moves, so it'd be kind of useful. Same for you, actually. Yeah, oh. I didn't mean to do it twice. I was not paying attention, people. Story of my life. Sorry about this. I will be there soon. I will be sorted soon. Right, we'll leave it there for now. I do need to get some items to take Shiva's MP up. That's the only problem. His MP is low. His MP is not as high as I'd like, shall we say. So now we are actually going to go on to Umeyabashi, so we can head towards this mysterious temple. We saw it teased on the last stream, when we also saw the return of Desai Ichiro, and he went all kind of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure kind of style, didn't he, when he suddenly changed his look. Made me think of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And okay, because I've just mentioned it, I'm obliged to do it. He embraced Zawado! Do I see a side quest here? Can you tell me the side quests? Oh, it's Kurama Tengu. What does he want? Amanozaku is right there. Dude. She's right in front of you. It seems you're the demon Amanozaku is fond of, yes? In that case, I have a request. There is a large radio tower in Shiba known as Tokyo Tower. Seriously? Really? There you will find my companion. I ask that you speak with him and help us achieve our ultimate goal. The destined leader? Ah, splendid! As I have said, you will find my companion at Tokyo Tower at Shiba. I humbly request that you meet with him and lend your assistance. Right, well, in the interim, there's another one back here, which is... Oh, that's Melchizedek. So you've come, Shinya. I am the Herald Melchizedek. I've been waiting for you. Seeing how capable you are, I have a favor to ask. I want you to help me release the Seraph, Michael. Oh, Michael is a very high-level demon from what I remember.
Lord Michael was sealed away during Armageddon. Now his voice can be barely heard. Master Abdiel is doing what she can to assume the Seraphim's duties, but she is clearly not equipped for the task. That is why I wish to free Lord Michael at any cost, and rally the forces of Bethel. I will be frank. I am only using you. Oh, well, this guy's honest, at least. At least he's coming right in front of it. I'm only using you. Wow. Angels really are dicks in this universe, aren't they, people? And I know that many of my brethren see you as an enemy. Yes, that's because I am their enemy. I've already told you we've broken away from Bethel. Bethel can kiss my fucking ass. Bethel didn't topple Shiva. I did. I'm better than Bethel. Even so, I have need of your power. The power to defeat the Seraphim, that is. Will you lend me your aid? What, so you want me to kill a god? Ah, so you'll help. Then let me give you this. Obtain the angel ring. If you can infuse that ring with the power of the three Seraphim, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel, it will become the key to releasing the seal. The three Seraphim were slain by a powerful demon, and their Magatsui is dispersed into the air. You must collect the Magatsui and revive them. Not so fast. I'm still explaining. Okay. Even if the Seraphim are successfully revived, they will end up serving Baal. No, they won't. I killed him too. Baal is dead. He's my bitch in my party. Before the Creator assumed the throne, the Seraphim served Baal as gods of another region. By making use of that older divinity, their legends have been overwritten. As such, the three of them will likely refuse to cooperate and attack instead. Good. I can add them to my list. That is why I want you to defeat the three Seraphim. We can't turn our blades against our own kind, you see. Take that ring and head for Asakusa. I will make the reparations. Okay, so we've got another side quest here. You say they shattered the fourth wall with that one, hey Queen. Telling us not so fast. Like, no one tells me where I can or can't go, you pillock. Oh, hello. Can we get on these? There's a load of blocks there. They're mocking me. I can't get to them. Why? Why can't I get to those blocks and hop across them? Ah, I'm still talking. Fair enough, yeah. He cut me off because he was still talking. I accept that one. Absolutely. It's just like the fact that he's saying they'll serve Baal. It's like, no, they fucking won't. They'll serve me. I killed Baal. Right, Asakusa. We've got Main Street or... it's right in the centre. Okay, in that case, we'll go that way. Yes, I know I said I was going to take on the next area. I wasn't aware there'd be more side quests. And you know me, I like my side quests. The great thing about side quests is I've finally realised I can actually use them as chapters for my streams. So that's why on the last stream you actually got things about the chapters with the side quests. Can I get there this way? Is it a quick way? Yeah, I can just jump down. Make things bloody easier. Whee! Here he is. There's Melchizedek. There you are, Shinya. Do you see that box-shaped hole at your feet? That's the sacred container, the Mihishiro. The Seraphim will appear once you place the angel ring there. Are you ready? Yeah? Alright, then place the angel ring. Do I have to fight all three together? I wonder. If I do, that could make things quite interesting. And no worries, you say that's your break done, Queen. Well, you enjoy the rest of it, and we'll see you later on. The Magatsuki of the slain seraphim is beginning to gather. There's Gabriel. I recognise that design anywhere. Cue the edgy guitar. From what I remember, either Raphael or Gabriel like to do healing, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. So for now, I'm going to start by using a Dark Shard, because I want to see if darkness is going to be a weakness. The answer is no. Okay. Very nice edgy guitar we've got here. These guys could actually be quite dangerous, potentially. We know that darkness is not a weakness. Oddly enough, lightning is. I'm kind of surprised by that. That's not what I expected. And now there's Shiva. I can hit with Mazia Barian. But if it's blocked by the others, it'll cause problems. But I could also use Tundava and take all the defense down. It's expensive, but I'm going to go for it. Yes, we saw this move being a pain in my arse on the last stream. Ice. Okay. And she's missed. Physical. And that's the end of their turn. Kind of disappointing, that. Okay. Zeodine. That's good. Okay, Babylon Goblet. Oh dear. Well, I get the feeling that this battle might be ending very quickly here. Megiddo. Evidently Tundava is very dangerous. Tundava is absolutely brutal. Anyway. And now I've got their essences, so I can fuse them. Great work. The power of the Seraphim is now contained in the ring. We can finally free Lord Michael. There is no more time to waste. I must hurry to the sealed door. Oh, I'm so tempted to do a reference. I'm so tempted to do a Megaten reference there, but if I do, it's a massive spoiler for another game. So let's carry on. For those who were there, you know what game I'm talking about. I couldn't have done this without you. Thanks, Shinya. We've attained the Herald Talisman as well. I get the feeling that it was quick purely because of Tundava. Like, Tundava just made their defense drop to the absolute zero. And they had literally no chance at all. Once that move hit them, they were screwed. But that's what happened to me, let's not forget. When I fought Shiva, he used that move. And the first time I had no way to remove the debuff, and my party were absolutely screwed over. And don't get me wrong, that's the mechanics of the game. The mechanics of the game are, if you are someone who's going to be taking on these demons, they are going to try and kill you very, very quickly. And it was 100% fair as well, because they were using the kind of tactics I used against them. So it's not even like some gamers who'd say it's RNG and it's not fair at all and it's cheap. No, not true. It was a great strategy. The game had the right AI to cause some real problems, and that's why Shiva's battle was so hard. But I enjoyed beating it. That's what made it such a rewarding fight. That, however, was a joke. It was when the charged version of Babylon Glass hit them. At that point, I was like, ah, right, okay. Now, meantime, I need to go all the way back to Tokyo Tower, because there is a quest waiting there. So we're going to cross world lines back to the initial world, people. There's Fortuna.
A very useful summonable demon in Persona 5 Strikers, actually, Fortuna. Very useful. And there's Pixie. One of the most iconic demons who, yet, is quite useless in many ways. Except in one game. There's one game where she isn't useless. If you know what to do. And I didn't. Because I'm an idiot. Right, somewhere here. Ah, there's Kuramatango. Okay.
I received word from my companion. You must be the demon Amanozako is so fond of. I ask that you bring Amanozako here.
She's right there, mate. I can't believe you can't see her. I don't understand.
I imagine you wish to know the reason. Very well. It's only fair that I tell you, seeing as you've decided to help. As you can see, this world is coming to an end. And in order for us Tengu to band together once more, we require a leader, a great Tengu. For that purpose, we enacted a ritual to transfer a soul into the remains of a proto-fiend, hoping to create a great Tengu as a result. That is how Amanozako came to be. However, upon her awakening, she immediately became rampant and fled. Perhaps it was due to the uncontrollable power locked within her. We have been doing all we can to get her back, and it was then that we found you.
And now he sees her.
Quite fortuitous, really, for it seems you have already brought Amanozako with you. All that remains is for you to hand her over.
Fuck off.
Why the hesitation? Hand her over now!
No.
Wow. Are you saying you're gonna save me? Wow, I'm touched. Like, seriously!
So you refuse to part with her? Then, I suppose we'll just have to take her by force!
Yeah, Avian. My Amanozako. Not yours, mine.
I suspected this might happen. As such, I appealed to Ishizuchi-san, Hokibo, to summon one who would fight on our behalf.
I apologise for the butchering of that name. Ishizuchi-san Hokibo. That's a tongue twister and a half. Oh, Dragon, you say she's too adorable. Have you found your new Ferris Nyan here, then?
Come forth, Zhao Gongen!
Bruh. Okay. Fine. That's the way you want to play it. That's the way you want to play it. You really don't know who you're up against, do you? Let me remind you, demons, I killed Shiva. That's why he's there. You guys don't have a hope in hell of surviving. You really don't. Hit him with Mazia Barium, will you, mate? Shiva, can you do that wonderful dancing move again, please? It's really expensive, I agree. It's incredibly expensive. But quite frankly, I'm in the mood to absolutely annihilate them. He's got 2 turns, and the first one is Agibarian. Oh, ow, that really hurt. Oh no. Ouch. I'm shaking all over here, people. I'm absolutely fucking terrified. Are you saying Shiva reminds you of Avatar, Avian? I can kind of see where you're coming from. And we all had lightning. Every last one of us had lightning moves. They never had a chance. Seriously, Amanazako. I could have done that light years ago. You should have just asked.
You did it! You really did it, Shin, yeah? You're amazing! Seriously, so amazing!
How can this be? Even Sao Kangen's might was not enough to defeat you! We cannot hope to win Amanazaku from one so powerful. It seems we must admit defeat. As of now, we shall withdraw from this matter.
Yes, you better had. Because if you come back, I'm gonna flay your hide so hard, it will be felt on fucking Mars. You obtained the Fury Talisman, which means I can now fuse Zalgongan, I'm guessing. And we got a Destruction Sutra. Nice, that's excellent. And quite a decent amount of experience, even though... Oh, yep, Inugami's leveled up because why not?
What a relief! It's so nice knowing there aren't any more of those weirdos chasing me around! I knew that sticking with you was the right call! I mean, seriously, wasn't it? Like, totally? Bet you had no idea I was using you as a bodyguard, huh? Oh, are you mad at me? I mean, are you?
No, because the moment I first met you, you had a bunch of Praetor around you, and you waved them to attack me because you were like, seriously, come save me. You kind of made it obvious you wanted a bodyguard then. Come on. I might have been born only a few days ago in this form, but I'm not that fucking stupid. Oh no, we're not going to get the confession of love scene, are we here?
Well, anyway, it turns out that my other half, I mean, the soulmate I've been searching for, was you. The demon part of you is the proto-fiend, Aogami, right? I was created using a proto-fiend as a base. It's why I feel so comfortable around you. My soulmate's been with me this whole time.
用心棒とか終わりだって一緒にいるのが運命だものね。ね。
Okay, I think this whole guy bodyguard thing is well, it's cursed, don't you? After all, who are meant to be? You and me, right? Totally.
これからは私があんたを助ける番。
Now it's my turn to help
あ
you.
んたの仲間になっちゃうんだから。今後ともよろしくは言わないよ。よ。
Oh, I'm gonna join one of your demons. Oh, I don't expect me to say nice to meet you or any of that sappy stuff. Got it?
と思ったら仲間に空きがないじゃない。
Wait, what? There's no room for me.
で待ってるから仲間に空きを作ってきてよね。
I'm gonna wait right here. So you better hurry up and make a spot for me. Okay? Okay?
Okay, I can go and do that now. I did kind of call that I'd be able to summon her as a demon when I got the chance to fight her. When she was losing control of her power, I thought, yeah, she's going to become a demon. And I did get her essence really early on. He also told me she's going to be level 76, so she's going to be a really high level one. It means I'm going to need to get a new guide. But that's okay, because I can go to, where's it called? The third world, where a Whapo's waiting. I'll just use her. First of all, new save. Yes, people, always remember to save scum. Just in case. Let's go to the World of Shadows, because I'm going to need to create some space. And I can do that by fusing a few demons away. You now have the necessary demons to perform a new special fusion. Yep, Herald Uriel is available to fuse, so I can make Uriel. So that's a great start. I can make one right away, especially if I can create room from 2 demons I've already got. So let's register all of those. So, special fusion. And there we are, Uriel. And as you can see, we've also got here, that's going to be Raphael. And then that one is going to be Gabriel. Yep, I was right. So Uriel is weak to ice, as I thought. Oh, it's Throne and Camille. So I can't fuse him yet, because I need to create space in my compendium. Terrific. Right, let's go with reverse fusion. Oh, I can create Asura from who? From Vishnu and Arahabaki. That's it. And the stats are pretty damn good, actually, for Asura. Nice. So, physical and fire, and almighty as well. So I can give him Megiddo Laun. He learns Fry Krugel, which is another almighty move. And he learns High Fizz Pleroma. So realistically, I can give him Resist Ice to cover his weakness off. That's probably the better option. Cover his weakness. Let's do it. Oh, so you've claimed Amonozako officially, Avian. It's a good idea though, Derm Dragon. Get the plush. She's kind of like a newer version of Pixie in many ways. Same kind of style. Please work. I am Fury Ashura. Well met. Okay, so that's one new one. I can also make Zhao Gongan, who's another one that I've only just acquired, from Huang Long and Ishtar, who has very good stats actually, and they come in with 10 levels left to play around with. I like that. I like that a lot. Agility's not that great, luck's not that brilliant, but vitality and magic and strength are quite high. He's a physical and fire and almighty. So, he learns null fire. Okay. Electricity is his weakness. Have I got anything I can cover off with that? The answer is no, I don't. But if I gave him Megiddo, I can also give him High Almighty. I can give him Almighty Pleroma, which increases the Almighty damage. Yeah, I like that. That'll do. Let's make Zhao Gongan. Well met after I kicked your arse. I'm going to need to go farming some money at some point, but not right now. I can also fuse Amon from Sandalphon and Zhao Gongan. I'm going to have to make loads of money back, but this is a good fusion. Look at the stats he comes in with. Level 93 and he's got 700 HP. The only problem is ice. That's the one issue. And he's fire and physical. So Miragidine would be a good one to get him. But then again, he's already got Megiddo Flame. What's that? Severe fire attack to all foes. Ignores affinity resistance and goes through. Whoa! Wow! Okay, that's a move and a half. I wasn't expecting that. That's a cracker. Do I want to give him that? Not really. I could null fire, but he already drains it. I could null force. Cover off another weakness, maybe. I've not got Fire Pleroma. I don't need to give him Narukami. So I can either Repel Electric or Null Force. Repels are not a commonly used one. I'm going to go with Repel. I've not used it for a long time. So let's see what his stats come out at. Assuming we don't have an accident. And we haven't.
I am Amon the Tyrant. So what the hell's name are we up to?
Holy shit, 910! With 118 vitality! Talk about a tank! 910! Wow! Right, how many slots have I got? 3 now. Check party. I now have 3 slots free. I need to save 1 slot, of course, for Amonozako. But let's look at the special fusion. For Uriel. Who will cost me a lot of cash, but comes in with very good stats. All-round stats, to be honest. Ice being the problem. I can't do much about that. Fire and... Well, fire really is his move. Oh, light as well. He gets Hammer Barium, Narukami, and Figment Slash. So, I can either give him Agibarian or Miragidine. Null Dark's not a bad one. Endurance Soul, Repel Dark. I reckon Endurance Soul is a good one, and then I've got one more move. I can either cover off a new element, which is not a bad idea, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to go with Repel Dark. That's what I'm going to do. Cover as many weaknesses as possible.
I am the Herald Uriel. Let us do God's work.
No. No fucking no.
I will wield this newfound strength in the name of God.
Oh boy. If only this guy realises serving someone who's going against the religious order. Oh. Apparently I've got the demons to make a special... Oh, I can now make Raphael as well. Ah. With Dominion and Uriel. Okay. And he comes in at level 94. Interesting. Fire is his weakness, and his moves are Wind and Light. Learns Killing Wind, Repel Force, and High Force Pleroma. So realistically, I could either give him Endurance Soul to carry on that move, or possibly give him Akashic Hearts. No, not really. I think Endurance Soul, either that Repel Dark or Endurance Soul. I'm going to give him Endurance Soul. That's what I'm going to do. No accident here either, so that's great. I am Raphael the Herald. May our journey bring healing and restitution to this fallen land. One of God's numerous gifts hath awoken in me. May it bring us victory! Now I reckon I confuse Gabriel. Yes, I can. Who's normally level 86. This one cost me 62,000, which is Raphael and Throne. I am going to be so poor by the end of this. I really am going to be poor, poor, poor. She comes at level 99, and she learns High Ice Pleroma, Glacial Blast, and Repel Ice. So I can give her either Repel Force... not really. High Force Pleroma, no need for that. Endurance Soul again. Ice Age she already comes with, so I don't want to give her anything more on that side. And I can also give her a light move, but she's already got Mahama Barrier, so I don't need to give her that. So for me, it's either Null Dark or Repel Force. I'm going to go with Force. And now I'm guessing I'm going to have enough in the compendium to fuse Michael. Hail thou that art favoured! I am the Herald Gabriel! Be not afraid! How terrible and wondrous is thy vengeance, O Lord! Oh. Come back, Angie. All is forgiven. Even Queen would forgive Angie for this. I might be stretching a bit there. I'm probably wrong now, think about it. So if I check party, I'm hoping I've got at least one slot free, and I do. Excellent. There's Gabriel, level 99, with very good stats all around, really, to be honest. Right. Let's get out of here, and I will now go and get Amonozako. But firstly, time to do a recovery. Yeah, Avian, you're like, nah, not gonna happen. There's no way that Queen would forgive Angie. And you would be correct to think that. Don't worry, I'll spare you the impressions, I won't do it. Ah, there you are. She wasn't on the horizon for some reason.
Hey! Did you make space for me yet? Come on, the weight is killing me! Like, seriously!
Amonozako has joined the party. And now I've got Genma Amonozako. What, so there's like a higher version of her? Is that what I've just unlocked? Yeah, she's got two weaknesses, which is fire and ice. And realistically, I'd need to get her to learn more moves before I fuse it. So I'm not going to. But let's say that one's good like to counter attack. She learned some decent moves, to be fair. Goodbye, Nara! Yes. Oh, Angie was so cool. I loved Angie. As much as it disappointed people when it became clear I did like Angie. Right, I just need to very quickly go here because I want to get myself a new scout. Because if I go to this ley line crossing, there should be a Hwapo waiting for me. There's Mushwu, meaning evil bird apparently. Ghost of a young girl who died without knowing love in the Buryat folklore. Seduces travellers only to crack their heads open and suck out their brains. Nice.
Hey, mind taking me with you? Thanks, I promise I'll do my best.
It should be your own asphalt. I like that one. Yep. I see what you did there, Avian. I see what you did there. What I should do, actually, is while I've got the chance, I should get some demons that I want to take to higher levels and go and use those statues. But having said that, I've also got loads of Grimoire. Ah, I wonder what happened then. I thought my game had glitched out. Obtained a school swimsuit. Speaking of grimoires, right there is one of the people who carries them. Right, time to do some leveling up for other demons because I can, including Amanazako. I want to level her up. Oh, I didn't mean to level you up. God damn it. I'll level up my tank because I can. It's just the one. Not wasting almighty moves on this guy. No, sorry. That's a waste of money. Weak to ice. This one's mine. And exactly that, Evan. That's why I like to take advantage of them, because I'll get at least one Grimoire, if not 2 or 3. Yeah, that guy never had a hope. Not against me. So I've got 2 Grimoires back as a result of that. Oh wow, so the iPad doesn't recognise Grimoire, it tries to change to Grimace and then Grimy. Evidently it doesn't like old dark books, maybe. Oh wow, all her stats leveled up. That's useful.
Ooh, awesome! This is perfect! Thanks to this new ability, I'm gonna be better than ever!
Yep, Zunbarian, which is kind of useful. And I spy another one. Right here. Another single solo artist, which is annoying. Yeah, because how can you not be a solo artist if you're single? What am I talking about? Weak to fire. I'll deal with this again. I've got the most MP. When you say she looks like a poser, are you on about Amanazako? Hey Dragon, is that who you're referring to? There's something about the cute little pose, isn't there? I know what you mean. And no, it's not a cosplay, it's not happening. I'm nipping that in the bud right now. For a start, if I cosplayed her, I'd be easily about 10 feet too tall. Even though I'm only 6 feet tall. Well, 6 feet 2. Those 2 inches can be critical. I didn't think that one through, did I? Sorry, people, I really didn't think that one through. I do apologise. Yeah, Guriman Kala, the giant elephant monster of Sri Lankan mythology, typically portrayed as being ridden by Mara. Oh God! Get the eye bleach! Get the eye bleach right now! Oh my God! Game, why did you have to do that to us? Why? Of all the fucking images! Yeah, agility and sense, thank you very much. I've said some dodgy shit on stream before, but that's top of the fucking class. That's a whole new level of wrong. No, it's not even a whole new level, it's a whole new realm. We've gone so far down the rabbit hole, there's no way back from that one, people. We are officially cursed now. And if there's anyone in the audience who doesn't quite understand what I'm getting at, be very fucking grateful. That's all I've got to say. To quote Persona 5, you definitely won't see it coming. Ah, right, the music's dying off. And then you can see there, look at that. Look at those ley lines right in the middle. This is giving me vibes very much of the end of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Now, the question is, do I go on to here? Can I go back? That's the question. That's why I've made a new save. Because there is one quest I've not finished. And that question is the return of a specific fiend. And I can go and fight them if I want to.
This is the Temple of Eternity. Once we reach the top and offer the 3 keys, the path to the Empyrean will open. The Pillar Imperial, as it is called, spans the gap between heaven and earth, connecting them. Do be careful, however. I detect many a demon within these grounds.
Okay. You detect many a demon, do you? Fine. I've got many demons in my party as well. Let's fucking go. There's Huang Long, one of the guardians of Chinese folklore, more commonly known as Koryu. I don't know why he's known as Koryu in Persona and Huang Long here. And oh wow, so our guide has gone. And that's the way if we want to get out, we can get out, which is fine. And this is almost Greek, isn't it? It's like almost like old school. So once again, we're back to the more traditional Shin Megami Tensei now, where we've got a much more confined internal location. And I like that. So, in the interest of science, I want to know what I need to fuse this Genmar version of Amonazako. I'm curious. I'm not planning to fuse her, but I want to know. Yeah, it says Demon Fusion and then Special Fusion. Yeah, there it is, Genmar. It's saying in party. Oh, is it the same one? Why is it come up as a Special Fusion? When I've already got her in my party. Why? Karama Tengu, and I'm guessing that other one is... Oh, it's Kinky. 4-way fusion. But if she's in party, then why do I have to refuse her? I'm going to add to Compendium. That's what I'm going to do. I'm curious now. Can I register her? She's there, on the right. I'm really confused. I'm going to have to find out. I have to know. I have to know why. I have to know why she's got a separate fusion. Something doesn't make sense here, and I don't know what it is. Oh, wow! Got quite a lot of people hanging around watching me of all people at your house, you Dragon? Well, that's kind of cool. Welcome to all the people out there. Hi to all of you. Feel free to plug up the chat. That's what it's there for. We like to have fun here. We like to interact. Right, is that a dead end? Looks like it. Okay, we've got a random dead end. I don't trust a random dead end. And this music's far too peaceful. I don't trust peaceful music in a Shin Megami Tensei game. I don't trust it in any JRPG, to be fair, but I definitely don't trust it in SMT. And I've only played one other SMT game. What does that tell you? Right, this is interesting. Because it's looking like we need to do some navigation by jumps, I think. Oh no, wait a second. There's a way here. Ah, it's Carly. Okay, if you want to fight me. Oh yeah. We're rocking now, people. Weak to ice, are you? This is up there with the Amara Network music from Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. They've got a bit more health than I thought they'd have. Not that I'm bothered. They'll probably oh no, they don't resist physical. I'm surprised. Okay, fair enough. Right, this is yours to finish off with Mabufabarian. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Next. And those keyboards sound really anime at the end there. The power of the Grimoire. I'll put your codpiece away, Moloch. Look at this guy's health now, 930.
Do not avert your eyes, for a bold new heresy is born.
And it's Medeiran. Useful, but not as useful as the other moves I've got for you, I'm afraid. Shame. Next.
So, how about it? Feel like trying a new skill?
And we've got Almighty Pleroma, which is awesome. Yeah, it seems that we've got the Carlies knocking around there. They're trying to run away from me. I don't blame them. And we've also got a Neberos, which is probably likely weak to light. Which is useful, because I have Hammer on. Go on, sling your hook. Be out of here. As for you, I'm just going to activate auto battle now. And just to make sure the battle ends. It's overkill, I know. I regret nothing. So in case you're wondering why I've got a level 41 demon in my party and I'm leveling them up, it's because I want to try and see if they'll learn any new skills as they go. Right, I've got two pathways here. Let's try going left, up the stairs. So this is much more like, as I say, the end of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Quite a lot of the later dungeons in that game had this kind of design. Especially with, like, you know, the sphere grids and the 90-degree corners. So this feels very, very nostalgic. For, what, 3 months ago? Maybe a little less. Ah, okay, we can jump up here, okay. Who's coming this way? Oh, it's another Kali. And the Yamato no Orochi as well, I believe that enemy is. It's not even fair. It really isn't. It's not. It's just not even fair. Still alive, are you? Go on, Shiva, finish her. For a moment, I thought that was, there's a demon that looks like that with those, I can't remember what it's called. It's going to really annoy me. Hokuto-seikun, that's it. There's a demon in Shin Megami Tensei and Persona Folklore called Hokuto-seikun, who looks very similar to that kind of block of crystal. Only it has like a sword and a weird grandfather's face. But I suppose you can't really use the word weird to design demons and personas in Atlas games, because that's kind of the trademark, really. The stranger they look, the better. We do feel like we're on the literal stairway to heaven here. Ah, hello. What have you got? Andromelex essence. Cool, thank you. I'll have that. And I get the feeling this is going to take me back to one of the lower levels I've already been on. Yeah, I was right. So that's what this game's mechanic is. If you want to get certain essences and items, you got to be prepared to jump down for them and backtrack. It's kind of been the hallmark of the game, really. Like trying to go after the glory pods or the grimoires and the statues. Oh, we got a pair of doors. Okay. I love that design, you know, with like the repeating endless blocks in the distance. Very ethereal. It's also a good way of rendering a draw distance without having to use too much space. It's kind of technique they used in the PS2 era for games like Silent Hill 2. There's a series that I should revisit at some time for a stream. I should revisit Silent Hill. I've done Resident Evil. Yep, can't jump across that gap. Didn't think I could. Oh, there's Andromelex. Didn't I kick his ass? Oh well, I'll kick his ass again. No big deal. Weak to ice. I don't quite understand that enemy's design. Like a cow peacock thing. If that's a legend, then whoever wrote the legend's got a really good sense of like imagination. Either that or they had a great outside influence of some kind. Oh. What the why have we gone monochrome? Is this some kind of weird floor puzzle, depending on which way you go? Oh, it must be. Yeah, you see you got the green stained glass and the red stained glass. So I'm guessing this door is now going to be barred. And to unbar the door, I need to find another green... Okay, this is an interesting idea, and I like the way that everything apart from the demons has gone monochrome. So you can see how, you know, even the little pods here and the way that... Oh, that's cool! Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, where if you switch into different realities, this is what this is. And the enemies don't notice me. Oh, right. This is really intriguing. Okay, I like this. This is a different way of... This is different. This is really... Ah, so you can see now we've now got a green gate. So if I come through that, everything will come back to normal and the enemies will re-notice me. I've not got much to fear, don't get me wrong, considering my stats. So I'm not bothered by it. But that's really kind of cool. And again, it has that kind of like abandoned cathedral kind of vibes. I'm liking this. This is cool. Ah, they're weak to ice as well. Yeah, you think that's neat, do you, Avi? And I do too. It's a nice, innovative idea. It's a cool design. I'd say it's not quite innovative because Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver did something very similar. And no worries, quick, you say you're back, your adulting got in the way. Well, isn't that just the way of adulting? Isn't that what happens? Adulting is kind of infuriating. We've all been there many, many times. Right, so is this now going to allow me to access here? Yes, it is. Got a balm of life for that, which is wicked. So you missed a rather neat little feature, Queen, but we're probably going to see it again, so I won't spoil it. Ah, we got a new location here to save point. That's cool. This tells me we might have a boss fight coming up. Not that I've had much to worry about. The boss fight I had before was let's be honest, a piece of piss. It's not unfair to call it that. And these guys do not scare me in the slightest. Pick any one of the 3 doors. Let's go exploring. So this has a very... I don't know if it's just me, but is it kind of like the old Greek labyrinths of legend? Is that that's what it makes me think of. And it makes me wonder if this level's going to be the Greek one. Then by beating that with the essence of Zeus, we go up against the Roman one and so forth. Get out of my way, you. The defense is down, not that I need them to have it dropped. See what's behind here. And there's a Callie who's trying to run away. Not going to save you, Callie, sorry. Man, I've just seen that his ice thing is +4. I might see if I've got any ice sutra, because if I do, I'm going to give one to Trumpeter. Because his all-round attacks, I need him to be really high level. I love that. Mother Harlot goes, die! Bang! And Callie did as commanded. Now, so the music here is just far too calm. And I don't trust calm music in games like this. I've been burned way too many times. No, I've not got any Ice Sutra. That's disappointing. I do have an almighty potential though, so I'm going to give that to Shiva. Because it'll make Tandava cheaper. If I can find more of those sutras, he's definitely who I want to give them to. Right, I'm guessing the fact that these three are barring this door means this is the way I've got to go. So let's do it. We've got a Yamato no Roach, we've got a... Ah, I know I can deal with this. If I go for a Zeodine... All I need to do now is have Mother Harlot hit the Andromelech in the middle. And then from here I can have Trumpeter use Mabu for Darien, and we might need to finish off the throne with a punch afterwards. I said might for a reason. Interesting, the door just opened, they were like... Oh, okay. Free you go. We'll get out of your way now, we'll leave you alone, we're sorry. And I'm like, good, so you fucking should be. I'm not in any way evil to these demons, I just tell it like it is. Oh, you've attacked me, have you? Okay. They might have the initiative now. No, they don't. Okay. I'm surprised by that. Right. I'm going to try passing my turns and let Trumpeter deal with this. Because he's got Mabu for Barium. I've got to be careful though, I've got to watch his SP. Oh, yeah, one survived. Oh, what does he want? Wait, please don't do this. Surely we can come to an agreement. No, we can't. Fuck off. What? You attacked me. Pay the price. All you had to do was let me pass, and you didn't. It's cost you your life. Yes, I am a merciless demon hunter. Of that there can be no doubt. At all. Right, okay. We need to go forward by the looks of it, because it's the only area of the map I'm not explored. Who wants to die first? I say that with such confidence. It's well placed. And now that I've made myself sound like an arrogant asshole, I'm going to get my comeuppance very shortly and get absolutely rinsed. Because SMT is going to take that personally. It did want to force Shiva. It took that very seriously. That's right, let me past. Wrong button. Yep. Okay. Might be able to get some more. I do love this music. The only problem is the battles don't last long enough to enjoy it. I may have to end the stream a little earlier tonight depending on what the progress is, purely because I have to be up at 5 AM tomorrow because I'm back in the office again. I was in today and it wasn't too bad. Still alive. No, I'm not breaking into the Portal song before anyone requests it in the audience. And if you do request it, I'd like to know why. You really don't want to request me singing anything. I am not a professional singer, unlike some viewers. No, actually, let me back that up again. I'm not a professional, like most viewers. Ah, so that's telling me I can jump down. Okay. I didn't see that one coming. You've got my attention now, Carly. You've got my attention very hard. Well played fighting me. I respect you, but that's not going to stop me killing you. Reason I used the shard there is because I wanted to attack all enemies quickly, so that we can also do the damage with my Bufabarium. They had the choice to leave me alone. They could have left me be, but they had to be brave, didn't they? They had to be brave and stupid. And yes, I agree, Queen, very much a case of boo, but at the same time, it's needed. You know, it's like at the end of the day, you know, we are in a position now where the world is slowly opening up and we can't stay cooped up forever. And there are some benefits to it, to be fair. Let's see how powerful Babylon Goblet is. Might as well save some SP. Yeah, it's confused them both. That's it. We're going on auto battle. Yep, see, Carly is dazed. Loads of potential essences or rewards here. Can't carry a seal gem, that's annoying. I got two repul spells, but I couldn't carry the sleep gem, so not the best rewards, them, to be fair. They're kind of disappointing. Can I jump up here straight away? Looks like I can. Is this an area I've explored? No, but it is going to take me to what I think is a way down to those other blocks. Yeah, I was right, so I can drop down on them from here. Okay, cool. What have we got? Carly's essence is full. We've got one from battle. And I got 2 Grimoire. Hey, hey, hey! Thank you! More of that, please. How many Grimoires have I got? Actually, that'll look at it. I've got 87, so not enough to use. So the Grimoire, of course, for those of you who have not been watching the earlier parts of the stream, they allow you to level up your demons level by 1. Just as an item use. And when you get into like the 70s onwards, experience becomes, I won't say grindy, but you have to get a lot of experience to level up. And that's the same for all Megaton games, whether it's Persona or Shin Megami Tensei. Once you get to the higher levels, the experience, not only amount you need to get increases, but the amount you get given also decreases. You get a double penalty. It's to stop people doing what your Blood Tevin did and grind to level 99 in the opening area. He did that in Persona 5, would you believe? I don't know how many hours it took him to do, but he's a more insane person than me, and that takes a lot to say seriously. Well, aside from some areas there that we've not got access to yet, it looks like we need to go down to this very hotly contested area. Yep, there's a lot of Andromalax here. There is a way through the door there to the left, ironically, which will go right behind them. I mean, I could easily just rinse my way through them. It wouldn't be hard at all. But I'd like to ideally get some more practice, get some more progress into the game, if possible. So I'm guessing it'll be this way. Yeah, and then it's just off to the left. And with any luck, we should be able to just go like this. Yeah, I thought so. Again, it's not cowardice. I could easily tank them. You've seen me do it multiple times. And here is where we're going to see a really rather neat feature. So watch what happens here. You can see how we've got all these demons watching us. Ah, it's not worked. Bug. Alright, well now, watch this, right? See this red door? The world has gone monochrome. We are now in the land of the souls. The enemies cannot touch us, but we can't open doors. What we essentially have to do is find another green portal to phase back into existence. And I said this earlier in the stream, but it reminds me a lot of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, for anyone who played that game. But the thing is, you can't even get power-ups. So you see this box here, normally I'd slash it. No dice. Cannot do anything with it. I can't even jump on it. And what I'm looking for is a similar archway to the other one. Now there's one right there, but I don't know if that's the way I came. No, you see there's one here. Green archway. So we activate this. And suddenly we're visible again. And you can see there's another red door, I think. So I want to be careful to avoid that. If you want to go exploring and find out all the secrets. Oh, hello. I think that's the way up. Right, okay. That's the way up. Perfect. So now the question is, what's unfinished business on this floor? Aside from the box in the corner, which I can get to, there's an easy path to it. All I've got to do is run by this guy. I mean, I don't even have to run by him, I could go through him. But why would I want to do that? When I can just do this. And Vasuki's Essence, I've already got it, so meh. Pointless. Too slow, mate, sorry. Goodbye. This is almost like I'm playing a speed run, the way I'm doing this at the moment, and I'm not. You can see my in-game time for proof of that. My in-game time is way outside speedrun territory. I'd hate to try speedrunning a JRPG, actually. Speedrunning a JRPG does not sound fun. The amount of luck you'd need to be able to make or break your run would be ridiculous. So while we're here, we can now recover. So all our MP is back. Lovely little feature that when you get to the leyline fonts, you can just pay money and get your HP and MP back. Now, I've just done a quick save, so I'm going to very quickly pop away from cam because it's got rather cold in this room. And even though I've got Pikachu snuggling up to me, it's not enough to keep me warm. So give me a second, I'll be back in a minute. Yeah. No splash screen needed here, people, because of course it's so close to the computer, it's so close to the stream software. Right, back to the game. Here we go. So let's go exploring back this way because there is a pathway here. Nice candelabra effects there on the side. And yeah, oh, here we go. There's plenty of Carlies running around. I thought there would be. Come on then. You want it? You got it. Oh, nice one. Got a press turn for that. Brilliant. Go on, Shiva. And we've got a chakra pot. Fantastic. Chakra pots, sadly, in this game aren't as useful as they are in Shin Megami Tensei 3, Nocturne, or pretty much any of the Persona games. Because in those games, what they did was give you full SP restore if you use one. In here, it's only 200. It's still a lot, don't get me wrong, especially if you're using moves like Tandava that cost over 100. It's really helpful for getting those as an emergency. But both the chakra pots and Soma have been a bit nerfed in this game because they don't do full restore. And of course, Soma does not do full restore to everyone, which is a huge, huge loss in quality. It's not game breaking, of course, it makes it more challenging, and a more challenging fight is always welcome, but it's just frustrating that one of the go-to strategies in Megaten is no longer a viable strategy in this game. But that's the evolution of games for you. Games evolve. You have to make it so that they're not all the same strategies. Because otherwise, what's the point? If a game you can always use the same strategy to win, what's the point in buying a new Entra? It's kind of like if you go and play Mass Effect, for example. If it was all the same game mechanics, it wouldn't be as fun. You'd have to constantly move things around. I say that even though I've never played Mass Effect. Though I am currently watching a very good long play Let's Play at the moment, courtesy of Queen's channel. Check it out. Right, so they're weak to fire. Okay, in this case then, it's the Trumpeter Shin Tag Team Special again, people. It seems to be working, so we might as well stick with what we know. Where's Miraji Dine, please? Oh, Miraji Barrion, even. Trumpeter's insulted him, saying, "How dare you say I've only got a Miraji Dine move? How dare you? I'm better than that." So we are back in a traditional maze here. And no, I'm not going to do the joke. I did it on the last stream and I wanted to... Well, I actually did slap myself. It was that bad. I came up with the pun that I should never have said. So I'm not using it here tonight. I'm banning it for my own stream. So that miracle of unlocks that gives a random debuff at the start of battle is really useful. It means you can like breeze through a lot of lower level enemies, but it also means you don't have to go straight for the debuffs if you don't want to. But with Tundava available, I probably will do, because Tundava's been devastating. Yes, I enjoyed dealing with that move every 2 seconds on the last stream, didn't I, people? Thank God for Mother Harlot. That's all I gotta say. Right, which way? I've not explored to the right. Might as well smash my way through them. Ah, so we've got Garum and Carla here now as well. She has backup. And they're weak to lightning. Okay, I can deal with this. I want to ask, by the way, people, for all of you watching out there at the moment, with obviously Shin Megami Tensei 5 now out, and with this year being the follow-on to the annual 25th anniversary of Persona, what do you want from the next Persona game? I know we're playing Shin Megami Tensei, and don't tap the sign saying don't compare SMT and Persona. I'm not. But most Megaten players have at least crossed over into Persona and vice versa. So, what would you want if you played the Persona games? What would you be most excited by? Would you want a game that's more like Strikers, where we had a bit more of the action RPG element to it? Or would you like it to kind of go down this route, where it hybridizes both? Or would you want a completely new gameplay mechanic entirely? Ah, there's Ongyo Ki. I have Ongyo Ki in my party, but he's got extra moves that the standard ones don't have. So it might not be a good recommendation as to terms of what the weaknesses are. And I get the feeling that this is where the Guardians get tougher. Yeah, I was right. You can see how they're all there. And I get the feeling that this is you can treat this like a puzzle. Ah, oh, that's cool. I like that. That is cool. They like summon other versions of themselves. That's a callback to Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. And I'm wondering if the fight is the same mechanic. If it is, that could be quite interesting. Let's find out. Well, I know I can get rid of you with lightning, so I'll do that for now. Oh, and he's weak to light. Right, in that case, that's my job. So some cool comments going in at the moment regarding the idea of them. They say the hybridized ones work really quite well. I do agree. But say, Queen, you prefer the original like Persona 5's battle system rather than Strikers with the mass battle approach. I think what's helped here, as I say, is the way that they've taken the kind of exploration, jumping around mechanics of Strikers. And now we've got another red gate. Let's go through it. So now we're in the ghost world. Can we find a way through? Using a green gate. Let's say the original was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed playing that. The only problem with that stream for me is watching it back. I find it very difficult to watch back. Because at the time I didn't have anywhere near the rig that I've got now for my setups. So the quality of the stream really does not feel anywhere near as high. The content's great, don't get me wrong, it's really fun to watch, but it's just not quite the same. Because as I said before, I just didn't have the mechanics I've got now. I didn't have the external mic. I didn't have the faster PC. I didn't have the more modern capture card. So there's a lot of things which went against those streams. You like the open map concept of Shin Megami Tensei 5, Denavian? Yeah, I think the open world where you're seeing the demons on the map. I mean, obviously, in the palaces and the mementos of Persona 5, we did see that. And even as far back as Persona 3, we saw where the enemies weren't just random battles. It was up to you how you engaged them. So Atlus have always been kind of ahead of the curve on that point. It wasn't like that with the first two Personas, obviously, being PSX, but once they managed to get the extra horsepower of the later machines, they were able to exploit that more. And I think they've managed to do a lot more with the open world here on SMT5. I've really liked this game. It's been such a good game to play. Even if it's not felt as story heavy as the other entries in some of the games, it's been good to like lose ourselves in the world as one of the last like hopes of humanity and everything else, and the decision choices have been really interesting throughout the game as well. Oh, hello, that's Chiyu. I've got Chiyu in my party. Weak to fire, are you? Okay. Caused it damage, but not enough to finish it off. Fortuitously, I have an option to change that with Trismegarian. Or Trisagian, even. And if this doesn't kill them, then I'll be able to do them with Shiva. In fact, speaking of Persona 5, by the way, I saw a really interesting video today from the YouTuber Niali. No new move for Mermaid. Basically, someone on Reddit, on like their Discord server, talked about being rejected by the girls in Persona 5. And they've actually put a video of all people, Oya rejecting the player. I didn't even know that was possible. I had no idea. I've got the most MP, so pass turns back to me. It's only a 50-second long video. Well, the video itself of the actual event is only 50 seconds long, but it's like an 8-minute discussion about it. So if you're interested, go check out Nyarly. N-Y-A-R-L-Y, as in Nyarlathotep, basically. That's where they got the name from. Really good channel, actually. Has all kinds of brilliant Easter egg stuff to all the Mega 10 games. So if you're into either Mega 10 or into Persona, good channel to check out. But be warned, there will be some spoilers, so be careful of the videos you watch. Because I think they're the ones who... I think what they do is they specialise in challenges. Like, can you beat Persona 5 using only Arsene? Can you beat Persona 3 with only Orpheus? You know, things like that. They do those kind of challenges. There was one I started watching, but I stopped because it was going to be very spoiler for me, which was, can you beat Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne without using buffs or debuffs? I dread to think how tough that challenge is. I really dread to think how hard that is. Right, I think... Can we go behind here? Yes, we can. Ah, I see. We do need to find a way up. And we've got to cast one of the Ongyo key for it. I agree, Avian, but that's what makes it even tougher. They actually play on hard difficulty as well. They actually did. All their challenges are on hard as well. They don't even do it on the default difficulty. Some of the challenges I've seen them do are actually really impressive. Others are a lot easier than you'd expect, but some of them are really tough. Ah, we've got Odin's Essence now. Fantastic. Found that deep in here somewhere, which is cool. Can I get up the stairs here? I get the feeling this is going to take me straight to the drop down, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's frustrating. So I've already been this way, so... Ah, okay, that's fine. So I need to go to the right and keep going forward. Perfect. So there's something about this music that just doesn't kind of get... Especially when you go into the battles and you suddenly get this really edgy, rocked-up guitar music. There's certainly a shift in the scene, isn't there, when you get there, people? Okay, here they come. Can I sneak behind him? I don't need to. I can kill him with ease. I'm sorry, but that's just lame. I should not be able to get away with that. I really shouldn't. I should not be able to get away with that. Yep. Yep, I need to go forward from here. The labyrinth makes you nervous, Avia. Don't feel alone. I keep thinking, what's hiding around here? And of course, if you know anything about Greek mythology, you know what waits inside labyrinths as well. They're weak to ice, aren't they, the Andromalax? Yes, they are. Are you? Resist it, but that's fine. Resist is okay. Oh, I didn't know that, actually. So you say this is like the temples in the God of War games. I've never played God of War, so I can't really comment, but it makes sense considering like God of War is based on like Greek mythology, isn't it? It's all about Zeus and everything else. So it makes sense that it would look like that. It definitely fits it. So this is very much a case of like, you know, going through the labyrinth of the Minotaur, isn't it? Ah, you're waiting on that demon monster, are you? Yeah, you're like me then, Avian. You're reading the script. I mean, the thing is, we've already kind of fought a Minotaur when you think about it, because Chi Yu has a very Minotaur look about them. Sure, they got all the spears and the axes and everything else, but it is literally that kind of thing. Oh, does it involve Nordic now as well, Dragon? That seems a bit strange that they've shifted away from that. I thought it was mostly based on going up like Mount Olympus and everything else. But if it's kind of like loot hunting and everything else, that does make me announce, by the way. I've not yet announced what day I'm going to start it, But this month, Horizon Forbidden West is going to be a stream on this channel. I'll make you aware though, Horizon Forbidden West is a sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. I do not have the time to play through both Zero Dawn and Forbidden West in 1 month. It's not going to happen. So if you don't know anything about Horizon Zero Dawn, I'd recommend you either find another Let's Play, or at least find like a video that gives you a discussion of the finer points of the game, because it will be very heavy on the spoilers for Horizon Zero Dawn when I do Forbidden West. How does the music change actually for me? I've not listened to it before. This gives me very much an Amala Network feel. It's really cool, very retro, I like it. And then it repeats. That's cool. Again, reminds me a lot of the Amala Network from Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Come on then, Chiyu. Chiyu and Carly. This is where you guys have a pretty bad time. I can actually use my Bufu barrier, and even though he blocks it, because it won't count as a press turn loss due to the skill that I've given Trumpeter. And I'll be honest, it was that made it so much worthy in my favour when I went up against Shiva. That was one of the big difference makers. Actually, I've got a better idea here. Well, Inugami's enjoying leveling up at the moment.
My special! Eat this! Be strong like me!
You obtained Inugami's essence. Yeah, I'd rather not eat you, thank you. A, I'm a vegan. B, I don't want to eat dogs anyway. Let them drink from your Babylon goblet. And we've confused him, so we don't even need to use magic now. So I've got multiple different routes. But this is the one that takes us forward. So let's keep going. I think we might be getting chased there, people, surprisingly. Yeah, we were getting chased. The Chiyus are brave. They're foolish, but they're brave. Ah, here we are, another way up. Excellent. Hello! Now we're up against Marder! Oh, now this is going to change the game. I know how Marder is a very, 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 very useful demon. So here's where I'm going to attempt something. And if you get more than one Marder and they get a turn, they're going to use Debilitate. Now, don't get me wrong, I've got Decunda. So that's fine. Oh, actually, I need to view the compendium, actually. Right, where are you, Marder? You're here somewhere. There we are, thank you. Ice, excellent. I knew they had a weakness. And sucks to be him, it's the spell... It's the spell that I specialise in. I don't think I've got anything I can sell to Gustav. I'm going to quickly go and check with him, just to have a quick double check on it, but I don't think I do. I do have some things, I might as well sell them. Yep, I'm going to buy a few more replacement gems because I've used a few ice shards. Oh, I've also used that as well. Forgot about that. Oh, that was against Gabriel, wasn't it? That's why I used that. No, well, 4 thanks. No, that's all I need, thanks. Thank you. I'll do another quick save now that I've got that taken care of. And then after that, we will be doing a little exploration round here before calling it a night. Purely because, as I say, I'm in work at 5... Well, I've got to be up at 5 AM tomorrow morning. I'm not in work at 5 AM, luckily. That'd be an interesting stream. Be on till past 11 o'clock and be in work, including travel, for 5 AM. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Can I sneak around the back here? Oh, come on. Are you serious, game? That's trolling. I get the feeling the game might be referencing the Switch, maybe. Yeah, it could be, Avian. Could be in the keyword. I've not got guaranteed confirmation of that. Ah, hello. That was okay. I managed to get behind them. Cool. I know the weakness of Marder, so I can't easily kill them, but I don't. I'm trying to like keep navigating the game forward. Yep, perfect. Okay. Yeah, you agree with me, Evan. It should have let me go through, but the game's like, here we are. We're going into the Ghost World. I'll say it's just such a nice idea, this. Like the way that everybody else is frozen in time. It's like time's frozen. That's pretty much what it is. But I can't even sneak behind them now. But the light doesn't change when you go this way. Right, okay. So I could have gone through one gate to the left there. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just essentially seeing what's around us. There's another Ongyo key. And then there's a door through there which leads to a new area. So I can either get that way. But I can always just go through the green gate here. Now I'm back. Okay, cool. I mean, I could easily fight these Marders. I know their weakness. I've got the moves to do it. Fighting them's not a big deal. Oh. Damn it, I've gone through another red door. Didn't mean to do that. Cock. That's really irritating. That is irritating. I didn't mean to do that. Right, well, if I want to get through that door there, I'm going to have to go through the Marders. Or... there is a way I could possibly sneak around them. Because what I need to do is go... Oh, no, I can't. I can't sneak around them at all. I'm talking out my arse. Right, well, 2's better than 5. I'm going to go through them. Marder, Kali, and a Neberos. Okay. Start with a hammer on to get rid of you. you can get us a couple of press turns by using my ice shard move. Won't do a lot of damage, but it will get press turns. And getting press turns is helpful against these. He's not got a strength against it, so that's fine. Nice. In fact, I'm not even gonna save. I'm gonna save MP. Finish with a critical from Mother Harlot. Riding her Hydra Demon or whatever the hell it is. Oh, we got Marder's Essence for that as well. That's helpful. Apparently that's a deactivated gate. Yeah, that's right. You stand there mocking me, Marder. If you want me that bad, I can fight you if you want. I can and will kick your ass. Right, there's another red gate through to the left there. Or I can go... Yeah, so that's where all the Marders were before, isn't it? So over to the right is definitely where I need to go. So, there's an easy way to do this. Or at least I think there is. Yeah, if I'm quick, I should be able to just run this way. I didn't even need to be fast. That was easy. Ah, fantastic. Another save. Oh, we got a bit of a loading spike then. I don't know if that was just me. I don't know if you noticed a bit of lag there, people, so I do apologise if you got that. That was the game. It wasn't me on my computer or anything like that. My computer's showing 0 drop frames at the moment. Drop frames even, let alone it's definitely not dropped the stream. Good lord, I can't speak tonight, can I, people? And yes, I know, no change there then before you all start. Okay, Shiryu. If you really think you're strong enough to fight me, if you really think you've got what it takes... Oh, wrong move. You know, I'll go for Babylon Goblet. Let's take advantage. Yep, now they're all confused. That almost sounded like no when he did that. Right, what's behind here? Looks like there's another route. And we're going upwards. We're ascending, people. That's what we're doing. We're ascending. I said, I love the landscape here. It's very pretty. It's very primitive in the way they've made it all like very high blocks. But the design of it's really nice. You know, you got all the pillars, you got the moss, the open sky where you're not quite sure what's going on. I really like the kind of... It's like they say, it's that kind of Greek labyrinthian, but unlike most labyrinth games, it's not just turned into what's pretty much a sewer level, where you're constantly surrounded by tunnels and hitting switches. Instead, you've got this almost kind of like light, airy, peaceful kind of vibe to it. And these pillars glowing, something about them, but I can't do anything with them. Surely they've got to come into play at some point. The way these pillars are glowing for no reason, there's no... I can't see that being the case. They've got to have a purpose. You don't put something like that in the game and do nothing with it. Fine, you're on. Yep, you're dead. I say, with these kind of battles, the strategies might feel a tad repetitive. But they always say, if something works, keep using it. Don't change your winning strategy just for the sake of changing it. Change for the sake of change is not always a good thing. Ooh, this guy's clinging on to life by the skin of his teeth at the moment. Unfortunately, that skin's too thin. I just want to check everywhere in case there's anything I've missed. No, 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 no. Childish? Yes. Fun? Absolutely. I actually quite like having the demons like randomly running around and like, you know, almost stalking the area. They actually do feel like guard demons, you know what I mean? It actually feels like you're navigating the challenges of a labyrinth. The good thing is, you're not being penalised for fighting them other than having to use your resources. Like, I've had it in the past where some games, they've like been telling you can't engage the enemy. I mean, to go back to Persona again, there's one point in one of the games where the antagonist basically says you're not allowed to fight anything. And if you get caught by any of the enemies, you just get kicked out. An in-joke I don't understand there, Avian. What's this about butterflies? In-jokes are fine, especially when they're at my expense. Because, well, why wouldn't they be? And say, it's just the way... The thing about this particular part of the game is the music. It's really nice and peaceful, and then suddenly a demon comes running straight at you wanting to kill you. Ah, Spyro the Dragonfly. Right, okay, now I get it. This time, I was the one doing the chasing, Chi-Yu. I was the one coming after you. What are you going to do about it, huh? They're weak to light. This is where a real... I mean, I can do hammer on. So the game I used to torment people with was, what's his face? Back to the Future 3 on the Mega Drive. AKA the Genesis for our North American viewers. That game was horrendous. Right, it's coming at me. The question is, while he does that, I need to go left anyway. Ah, typical. Straight into the way of another one. They say I'm not afraid of them. I can kill them with ease. That's not fighting them's not the problem. I can do that with that's easy. Makes me sound like a right cocky fucker when I say that. No, fighting them's easy. Yeah, it's like I'm playing a Megaten. I'm playing Shin Megami Tensei. You can't say fighting anything is easy. I mean, you can. It's not recommended. Say, hey Dragon, all good friendships are based on teasing, aren't they? They say that you're closer to get someone as a friend the more you mean with them. It's that again. It's kind of like well, obviously in Britain we call it kind of like, you know, self-deprecating humour, and it's the same kind of thing where basically you just know that, you know, you say something mean to your friends, but then of course when they say something mean back at that point, no, it's wrong. Yes, I am Yukari. Well, no, I'm not. Well, let's nip that one in the bud right now. Right, looks like I've got no choice but to fight here, so let's go for it. Oh god, I know that kind of rite of passage. Actually, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about there, Avian. Ah, they're weak to Rangdor are weak to lightning as well. I didn't realise that. That's useful. Finish him. Yep, you just got a nasty shock. Aha, okay, we're at another one of those maze puzzles now. Yeah, so you can see the Mardas, they're all waiting to attack me. And it'll be the same here too, yeah. Oh, that's the wrong option, I didn't mean to do that. Yep, this is all unexplored territory, so that's fine. More Magatsuhi, which is cool. Get us some HP and some MP back, which is excellente. What's down here then? Is there anywhere I've not been before? It looks like it's going to join me back to another area, which I've kind of explored but kind of not. This is actually a really big floor. Look at this floor. This is a huge map. This is massive. I'm getting flashbacks to when I was playing Revelations Persona, and we had huge maps. Yes, we all know what happened when the game put huge maps in Revelations Persona, don't we, Avian and Queen? Ah, that's interesting. Right, so they're higher level. So they're actually dead ends. So I've got no choice but to go back the way I came. Yeah, this is a huge floor. But I like it because it's like, again, the map system in this game, it's not quite as easily traced as the Persona 2 ones, but you can certainly see where you've been and have an idea of what you're doing. Yeah, you say that Shinya's feet must hurt. He should try doing one of my runs. Like I did tonight, 5.5k, 23 minutes. I'm not flexing, honest people. I can assure you of that. I can't flex about my training to anybody. Well, again, very much a callback to old school RPGs, isn't it, Queen? You say, like, you know, very large maps with no real save points. Yeah, they're not interested in letting me go here. They're not interested. They're flanking me as much as they can. And I like that. For once they're actually doing flanking attacks. That was something I hadn't really seen before. Right, I'm going to take care of Carly. While this attack plays, I'm going to quickly turn the heater off. Back in a second. There we go. Back again. You got to enjoy the wonderful battle music for a bit longer. So, you're welcome, I guess. Pass your turn to me so we can save MP. Because I've got the most MP. Okay, if you're not gonna grab me and leave a gap, I'll go right through it. That's fine by me. You leave the crack in your armor, I'll drive a fucking truck through it. Simple as that. Aha! And well, we finally reached another save point. We needed that. And even though, again, we are slightly shorter, we're about 9 minutes short of where we normally wrap up. Because of the fact that this floor is so gigantic, and we've been only just reached another save point after about, what, half an hour, 3/4 an hour running round, I think it's a good time for us to consider it a night for today. But we are going to be back in 2 nights' time. We are going to be here again on the Thursday evening at 8 PM GMT, where we're going to continue our ascent to the sky. But I want your comments. Should we take on the Demi-Fiend? Should we be brazen enough to go against what I have heard is one of the toughest fights in the entire game? Let me know in the comments, tell me what you think. But we're going to be back either way, 8 PM GMT on Thursday evening. Until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And good night.